Hi guys, it's Blackie for Shaman's Forge Woodscraft. You know, they say you can't go back. And what that means is something, someplace, someone in your past, when you try to return to it, quite often you find that things have changed. It's not the same. Not saying it's bad, but it's not the same. I saw a piece of gear for sale in Sportsman's Guide, and I decided to try to go back because many years ago, when I did a great deal of camping in the woods, I had one of these tools, and I wanted to see if I could kind of put that genie back in a bottle and get another one. And this is what it is. Now, it's a modern remake of what I had as an East German shovel, which I understand was a copy of a World War II German shovel. This thing probably weighs 4.5 pounds. It is not light. But what makes it interesting to me is the features of it. It has this push button right here. Instead of like the ones we're used to, you twist, you push the button in and you can rotate and lock the head in various positions, etc. Like that. For digging. Got a little ball head on it so it doesn't come out of your grip. But where this really shined for me was with this. It's got the spike on the back. Now, here in my beloved Alabama wilderness, there is a great deal of red clay. Now, for those of you that live in the northern latitudes, let me give you a visual of what red clay is. Asphalt and concrete. When it is wet, it's pudding. When it is hard and dry and baked in the Alabama sun, bullets won't penetrate this stuff. And you got to have something serious to dig it, period. Now with this spike, it made it possible for me to break into the bank, like side of a road cut, of red clay, to haul in. We used to make little cabins. We'd find a cut red clay bank, and we'd hollow into it and hollow down from the top and make a chimney in the bank. And then off the side we would then make a hogan type of enclosure. So you had a built-in chimney. As long as it didn't rain real heavy, you were okay. But you had to have something this hard to penetrate that red clay. Because a full-size mattock and pickaxe, I have swung it over my head with everything I could do, and it barely penetrated 2 inches. I am not kidding. I have seen red clay that hard and that packed. Now, the advantage to this in the field, this is not a backpacking tool. I'm going to tell you right now, it's too heavy. This is a specialty tool. This is a conveyance tool you're going to carry in your vehicle or in your pack when you're going to do a specific job, and you need this tool. But with its ability to lock in multiple positions, I can have the pick and then have the dig to rake it out. Have the pick and then roll it around. I can chop off the bank, and when I hit that hard knot, turn it around and use the pick to undermine it and break it up. It's also good for breaking up fat lighter stumps. It's also good for getting underneath the root system and getting something out. And of course it works just as a plain old shovel, which is also very handy at times. This is a good hardened steel. On mine originally I'd edged one side, about 2/3 of the side. I'd taken it with a grinder and actually sharpened it for cutting roots and for a grubbing axe. I could actually chop down a small sapling or something like that for shelter building. But I got rid of mine years ago and got a cold steel shovel. I was never as happy with that cold steel shovel as I was with this German tool. Now this is a modern remake. It's a Miltech 2014 is what it says on the blade. And I got it on clearance out of Sportsman's Guide for less than 10 bucks. With shipping to my door, it was 15 bucks. I don't know if they still got them on clearance. I don't know. But the difference that I can see immediately between this and my original, the original was a little bit more of a dish in here than this is. But other than that, it's the same tool. And I have no doubt it'll be just as useful here in the South as my original was. Of being able to process through hard dirt, hard clays when I need to dig stuff, trap lines, stuff like that. do sets, etc. This will be riding in the little old black truck of mine, because this is a really good tool for being out here in the bush. And as you can see, in the lock position, this can still be used with that sharpened edge we talked about, the chunk, for processing small firewood and things like that. It's heavy enough to use as a hatchet. It's not its intended purpose, but it can serve the job. Just thought I'd share it with you guys. Please leave any questions or comments. I'm Blackie for Shaman's Forge Woodscraft, wishing you a safe journey. Have a great day, guys.